12 signs that you don't drink enough water. There's not much in this world more refreshing than a tall, ice-cold glass of water. However, more than half the world's population suffers from dehydration without even realizing that this can lead to serious health problems. Watch the video till the end to learn the ways in which dehydration can have negative effects and a simple way to check your level of dehydration in 5 seconds. This valuable information should be taught in every school. Before considering the main signs of dehydration, let's see what will happen if you don't drink enough water. You are 60 to 80% of water, so if you don't drink enough water every day, it disappears from your blood up to 8%. This leads to narrow blood vessels, blood clots, raised blood pressure, and a risk of heart attack and stroke. Also, it disappears from your intercellular space up to 26%. And this leads to raised acidity levels, gout, kidney stones, brittle bones, and lower immunity. Finally, the water disappears from your cells up to 66%, which leads to higher cholesterol, reduced metabolism, and accelerated aging. 1. Your mouth is dry. This seems pretty obvious, but the ramifications might not be so. Of course, anytime you feel that sticky, nasty feeling in your mouth, you'd obviously reach for some liquid. Keep in mind that sugary drinks are only a temporary solution to a larger problem. Drinking water lubricates the mucous membranes in your mouth and throat, which will continue to keep your mouth moist with saliva long after that first sip. 2. Your skin is dry. Your skin is your body's largest organ, so it needs to stay hydrated. In fact, dry skin is one of the earliest signs of full-on dehydration. A lack of water means a lack of sweat, which leads to a body's inability to wash away excess dirt and oil accumulated throughout the day. If you want to stave off breakouts, your first recourse should be to drink more water. 3. You're very thirsty. We went over dry mouth already, but thirst goes beyond a desert-like tongue. Anyone who's ever had a hangover can tell you that, upon waking up, your body just can't get enough water. Alcohol dehydrates the entire body, and drinking water sends "yes please" signals to the brain until your fluid levels get back to baseline. Listen to what your body is telling you. It knows what it's talking about. 4. Your eyes are dry. By now, it should be clear that drinking water affects more than just your mouth and throat. A lack of water intake leads to dry, bloodshot eyes. Without water in the body, your tear ducts dry up, and this can cause much more harm to your eyes, especially if you wear contacts every day. 5. You have joint pain. Your cartilage and spinal discs are made of about 80% water. This is an absolute necessity to keep your bones from grinding against each other with every step you take. By keeping your body hydrated, you ensure that your joints can absorb the shock of sudden movements, such as running, jumping, or falling awkwardly. 6. Your muscle mass decreases. Your muscles also are comprised mostly of water. Obviously, less water in the body means less muscle mass. Drinking water before, during, and after a workout not only keeps you hydrated and comfortable, it also brings water to the right places in your body and decreases the chance of developing inflammation and soreness related to exercise and weightlifting. 7. You stay sick longer. Drinking water allows your body to flush out toxins continuously. Your organs work to filter out certain waste products like a machine, but if you don't fuel the machine with water, it cannot work properly. What ends up happening in a dehydrated body is organs start to pull water from stored areas, like your blood, which leads to a whole new set of problems. Eight, you feel fatigued and lethargic. When a body is dehydrated, it borrows water from your blood, and a lack of properly hydrated blood leads to a lack of oxygen being brought throughout the body. Of course, a lack of oxygen leads to sleepiness and outright fatigue. A lack of stamina means you'll start to experience that 2 p.m. crash earlier and earlier in your day. Remember, coffee won't help in the long run. 9. You experience hunger pangs. When you're dehydrated, your body might start to think it needs some food. This happens throughout the day and overnight when you wake up craving that midnight snack. However, eating food creates more work for your body, whereas drinking water purifies your organs and supplies it with the fuel it needs to go through the other processes a body goes through. 10. You have digestive problems. We spoke before about the mucus in our mouth and throat and how keeping hydrated allows the membrane to function correctly. This also applies to the entire digestive system. Without proper hydration, the amount and strength of mucus in the stomach lessens, allowing stomach acid to do some significant damage to your insides. This leads to what we commonly refer to as heartburn and indigestion. 11. You experience premature aging. The amount of water your body retains naturally decreases as you age. While premature aging is more evident on the outside, the damages done to our insides will ultimately be felt over time. 12. You're watching this and have gotten this far. If you clicked on this video, chances are you thought to yourself, I don't think I drink enough water. So if you don't think that you do, pour a glass right now. If you're not getting the recommended amount, which is higher than you think, there's no harm in drinking more. Do you want to check your level of dehydration right now? Here's a quick test. Pinch the skin on the back of your hand. If the fold of your skin smooths out straight away, then you are hydrated. Well done. But if the skin stays in the position even for a moment, you're dehydrated. Go and have a glass of water right now. Remember that different levels of dehydration might be very dangerous. Let's repeat 10 signs of light levels of dehydration. Thirst, dry mouth, tiredness, worried and irritable, dark yellow urine, fewer toilet breaks. Keep in mind that a healthy person urinates 6 to 7 times a day. Dry skin, dizziness, bad breath, headache, and muscle cramps. Remember that dehydration may lead to serious health consequences. Here are 10 signs of severe dehydration. Excessive thirst, faster heartbeat, loss of consciousness, faster breathing, hollow stare, low pressure, extremely dry skin, strong dizziness, no sweating even in hot weather, and very dark urine with very few toilet breaks. If you recognize any of these signs in yourself, go and drink a glass of H2O straight away. So, what fact has impressed you the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button, click subscribe, and share this beneficial video with your friends to help them stay healthy.